Howdy. I I hate OBS's new audio mixer layout. I just jump scared myself. Sparks, thank you for the subscription. I hit what I thought was the unmute button. And instead it was the pump the audio directly into my headphones button. And so I hit what I thought was the unmute button and went howdy howdy, and I blasted my own ears with howdy howdy. And I was like, why can I hear myself? Oh my god. And then I realized that nobody else could hear me. And I was just sitting here hearing voices hallucinating by myself, and everyone else was like, why is she just sitting there? Also when I fired up Metroid Prime 3 and it showed me the Wiimote on the screen, like the Balrog climbing up from the depths of Moria, I immediately got update day stuck in my head. So now I'm like sitting here suffering. Super Mario RPG, Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong 3, Adventures of Lolo 1 and 2, King's Knight, Dig Dug, Chew Man Fu. Gotta watch the Nirvana, the band, the movie. I did! I saw it. They actually have update day in the movie. It's like, it's not the full thing, it's like a cameo, but you do hear it for a second, and I was like, I was immediately the Leonardo DiCaprio meme pointing at the TV. No, because one of my friends saw it and was like, "Oh my god, you have to see this movie." And I was like, well, like my only real frame of reference is the Wii Shop Wednesday video, which I watch every Wednesday on the West Mashups channel, and I like to shop on it every Wednesday. And so I was like, I don't really have any context for it really. And they were like, you don't need context, just watch the movie. And so I did, and it was really good. Yeah, what time is it in Japan? You can turn that up. The movie was good. There was a few shots in the movie where I was like, I legitimately don't know how they got this shot without getting arrested. And maybe they did get arrested. I don't have any facts. It's on digital, so I gotta watch it soon. It's pretty nuts. Oh, hold on, I muted too because I didn't want it fighting with my loading screen BGM. There we go. Yeah, it was pretty nuts. And there's legitimately things that I just don't know how they did. I was actually asking some of the Zoomers at work who they like film, if they'd seen it, and they were like, no, I haven't seen it. I don't know anything about it. I've never seen the show. I've never seen any of their YouTube videos. But I got a million ads for it on TikTok. And I was like, TikTok? Like, respectfully, and I'm not gonna... It's one of those movies that's better to go in without knowing anything, so I'm not gonna spoil anything. But the one thing I will say is it very much felt like a movie made for elder millennials by elder millennials. Like, I was talking to Moose parents about it when we got together for our Easter brunch this weekend. And I was like, yeah, it was pretty good, but I was like, I legitimately don't know if you would understand anything in the movie. Other than, like, kind of the overarching plot, but, like, millennials are on TikTok? Are you sure? I'm not on TikTok. Therefore, no millennials are on TikTok. Checkmate. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm Gen Z. Sorry, I'm Gen Z. I forgot. But I mean, I don't know. I don't use TikTok. So I guess I was like, I feel like I'm one of like the target audiences for it. And I don't touch the stuff. So my very much Gen X boss uses TikTok. He like said it in passing the other day. We were talking about stuff and he's like, "Oh yeah, I saw some of that on TikTok." And I was like, "Use fucking TikTok?" And he was like, "Yeah, I have to stay hip with the kids." I was like, "Oh, don't ew." Gen Z has never used TikTok. No, they use TikTok so much. All of my Zoomers at work use TikTok. They're all so brain rotted about random things. Like, I suddenly understand what it was like when I was saying and doing really online stuff in front of older folks back when I was younger. Now I'm like, okay, I'm the old bitch now. Like one of them just sent me what I have to assume. It's like they just send me like pictures of things I don't like random public figures like photoshopped together in random situations. I actually sent them the "Are you seriously on your phone while King Theoden, son of Thengil, mourns the death of his son" meme earlier. And they both reacted to it with the haha, like the iPhone haha reaction, and other than that had no reaction. And then one of them will post like a really deep fried picture of like Obama standing on the moon, and they all go fucking nuts. And I'm like, I have no frame of reference. Like, if he had the Chaos Emeralds, I would understand, but like, just standing on the moon doesn't do anything for me. Like, I need like 1% more context. The problem is you didn't deep fry your meme. Okay, so we're back to deep frying memes again. I mean, like, I can respect that. There are times when I post memes in the Discord and I Google the meme in order to hit copy on the Google image and post it. And I'll actually look for the most deep fried version. Yes, yes, I know where you want me to go, woman. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I'm aware. Let me do this one first. People go wild for deep fried Obamas. I mean, like, I go wild for deep fried Obama with the Chaos Emeralds. But I feel like he needs to be doing something. Oh, game audio's low. Yeah, sometimes I'll pull. Let me know if this is too loud once I get shooting. Sometimes I'll pull, yeah, the deep fryingest meme. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Off of Google. In order to get the vibe right. Yeah, Nirvana the band, the movie was good. I don't want to say that I don't always trust my friends' recommendations, but sometimes their tastes can be what's the word? Why is this taking so long to load? Hello? Whoa. Whoa! What's... Ooh, it's lore. Yeah, I wanna say that it's not that I don't trust their recommendations, but yeah, sometimes they give me some real weird stuff. So sometimes they give me stuff where I'm like, like, you wouldn't recommend this. You wouldn't recommend this to a normal person, and the fact that you recommended this to me makes me wonder how you see me. The Hunted. The Primals crafted new magics to protect their warriors and sent them into the burning wastelands to hunt the lords of science hiding there. Though we tried to avoid conflict, many science lords were found and ended by primal warbands. I was but the sole survivor, the last remaining lord of science. In order to protect myself, I adopted the wisdom once shared by the Chozo. I merged the ways of the new science with the ways of the old magic. I built mighty Mogenars out of stone and placed them outside the walls of my home, there to silently protect me from all enemies. Share some movie titles? Do you wanna... There was the one that you recommended me, with like all of the Santas, like terrorizing that kid, and there was like reindeer shitting on the floor, and I was just like, I can't do this, and I turned it off. Not the Santa Clauses. City of Lost Children. Banger, yeah, okay. They gotta... I just come up here and take that? I guess I can. Missile expansion acquired. City of Lost Children was odd. I'm trying to think of... That's always one of the first ones that comes to mind when I think of just odd films. But I was like, I don't know about that one, Chief. There was that time... There was that time when, Actually, I want to say that because I know some people like the film. I know we have fans in here, and I don't want to make anyone feel bad. There was a film that came out that was fairly divisive, that my friends made me watch in a watch-along setting, and I had a miserable time, and I hated it. It was like being tortured for almost 4 hours. Blow it up. I remember you being violently displeased with Enemy. I hated Enemy. Ooh, here she comes! No!
Samus, there are 2 anti-aircraft turrets protecting the generator.
Okay.
Your ship will not be able to get a clear shot while those guns are active.
People, that plan sucked! Listen. Anti-air cannon Tiamat. What a dope name. All weapon systems are green. Okay, so I have to find a way to explode those. Land the ship between 2 massive anti-air guns. Is what got the director the job directing Alien Resurrection. I didn't like Alien Resurrection either. yeah, Enemy I didn't like. Which is funny because I like every other Denis Villeneuve movie. Mr. Dune himself. I really like his films, but his movie Enemy with Jake Gyllenhaal, I fucking hated it. I hated it. It was like, I got to the, there's not a lot of movies I get to the end to and I go, really? Like, come on, what was the point of that? But that was one of them. I felt that way about like Ad Astra as well. I did not like Ad Astra. But yeah, one of my friends told me to watch Enemy and I watched it and I was like, what's wrong with you? Why did you think I would like that? But it's funny because like literally every other Denis Villeneuve, I'm just love it. Transformers Rise of the Beast. She hates the Lord of the Rings movies. I'm the opposite of hate the Lord of the Rings. Leviathan seed has impacted itself within the planet currently protected by energy shield. I gotta get those turrets off of there. Oh, wait, there's quarters. Oh. Pretty sure it's locked and blocking hallway access. I will open from this side. I think this one's the same. And then, how's a bitch supposed to get over there? Maybe a bitch isn't supposed to get over there? Jungle Court, Generator Hall. Maybe, I mean, it was kind of pushing me to go there. Maybe I have to go to the other place first in order to do something to take these boys down. Oh! Oh no. Got it. Sick dodge, actually. Oh, hello. I thought he was that thing over there, but I now see that that's just a force field doodad. Alright, I know, I can say it. We can have opinions, and we can respect each other's opinions and not get mad at me for them. Because I'm not judging you if you liked it. If you liked it, I'm happy. I'm happy that you liked it. I'm happy it brought you joy. For me, it was like having somebody like sit on my chest and scream at me at the same time. I did not like the Snyder cut. It was so fucking boring. It's like someone whipping you with chains. So syrup. Yeah, but when she sits on my chest and screams at me, it's cute. This one was like not cute. Walkway is lowered into position. Fuel gel tanks fastened underneath. Aha! You didn't like the part where the Joker is like, we live in a society? I didn't like the part where Batman had glaucoma. I didn't like the part where Wonder Woman came in and kneeled down in front of a little girl and went, see, you can do anything. I didn't like the part where the ancient lamentation music played for the 50th time. I didn't like the second Nick Cave needle drop. And again, like, if you're someone who is like that whipped and I wish people wouldn't hate on it, I am not hating on you at all. I'm glad that it brought you joy. I'm glad it was for you. It was not for me. I love Nick Cave, but that movie has multiple Nick Cave needle drops. Yeah. Did Wonder Woman do that before or after she violently murdered those bank robbers in front of her? She killed the bank robbers and then she hit the little girl with like, see, you can do anything. And I was like, you killed those people. It was just, for me, it was too long. I felt like, for me, a bunch of the characters were just, like, not in character, really. Ooh, wait, can I scan these boys? Mechanism. Remorse class turret. Space pirate defense system. Susceptible. Okay, we got missile boys. She murdered them inspirationally. Because that's the thing too, is like, I know a lot of people who liked it. I even had friends who were like, yeah, that was a banger. And I was like, I don't know. I think sometimes movies know who their audience is. And I was just not on the list. I did have some degree of fun with it, but boy, it was absolutely what it was. Yeah, see, like that's totally fine. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, I think I've seen it twice now, because I watched it with some of my friends, and I had a miserable time, but then like the other half of the friends group was like, you watched it without us? And then they were like, you guys have to watch it again. Didn't you die? No, this is the pirate trooper. This is not. Oh, that's the team map. Like, you watched it without us? Well, we all have to watch it together now. And I was like, I don't wanna. And then they were like, this is what you get for watching it without us. So then I watched it with them again, and I was still very upset. What's funny is, like, I actually liked the Flash movie. Like, there's stuff that I like. I liked the Aquaman movie. I like Aquaman, I like the Flash, I just didn't like the Snyder Cut. Next time tell me you have the corona. Aquaman bangs. Yeah, when the seahorses actually whinny like real horse noises, I sat up and leaned forward and I was like, okay, like what is she cooking? Like the usage of CGI to bring back dead actors without their consent. Don't worry, when I inevitably get killed by my work, I will still be showing up here 3 times a week. You won't even know the difference. You'll be like, why is Maple funnier now? The lag is because you've been training your AI replacement. Out of somewhere? It should be just. Am I supposed to be going for this? I assume I have to do something like more special. Oh, I'm an idiot. I got it, I got it. I got it, I got it, I got it. Read the scan. I got it, I got it, I got it. You're a gamer. I'm just farming XP. I can't read. I hope they upload Maple to Copilot so she can become slightly aware and scream digitally eternally. Alright, hello? This? Underside valve. I thought that was what I was just messing with just now. This looks like the valve, right? Supposed to be. Look, I can. Is that morph ball sized? Wait, is it? Oops. Son of a bitch! Oh, I became Dark Samus. I got terminally corrupted. I'm the dank Samus. Curses. Damn it. Okay, well now I know. I always hate when I'm transformed into an evil, twisted, hovering version of myself. So true. I'm just gonna... Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Load faster. But I could target it. Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. I could target it, I just couldn't. I already have that. Ba, 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 ba. These guys can't open it from the other side. And I make the questionable choice for my ship to come get frickin' shot up. And then I pretend like I'm gonna leave. It's like, no.
There are two
I know, woman, I know. Woman, don't I know it? Yes. Yeah, like I am generally the type of person where if there's a movie or a game that I don't like, I don't tend to like judge you for liking it. I know that there's definitely people who are like, oh, you like that? Okay, I see what kind of person you are or whatever. Like I don't care. I don't have the time or energy to care about such things. All I care about is if you like Doom 2005. If you do, we're good. If you do, no judgment needed. That tells me your heart. If you like Doom 2005, I know the shape of your soul, and you have been You have been found to be pure of heart and sound of mind. Doom or Dune? Doom! 2005. Oh, you play Ranger in Final Fantasy XI? I see what kind of person you are. No, if you play Ranger in Final Fantasy XI, I assume that you're an accountant in real life. Like, that's the... And that's not like a harsh character judgment. That's just... That's the only way that you could play that class successfully. Okay, so that goes up there. But see, look, it's just like... Scan it. Do I have to scan this separately? Son of a bitch, not again! It almost happened again. Doom or Dune, why is that? What, the accountant thing? Because in Final Fantasy XI, Rangers, well, it's twofold actually. It's a double entendre, as the kids say. In Final Fantasy XI, you have to use arrows to use ranged attacks, so you actually have to physically carry around like quivers of arrows that you then fire at people, and when you run out, you can't use ranged attacks anymore. So first of all, the job is pretty expensive because you have to be able to afford enough arrows to use your job's main attacks. But then second of all, you have to be pretty good at like inventory management. I can't get up in there. You have to be pretty good at like inventory management in order to carry that many arrows around and not be totally clogged up. What if the glowing legs? Oh, do I need to phase on these bad boys? Fuel gel tanks are used as ammunition for pirates, vulnerable to weapons fire. Is this anything? The other thing about the job is different types of weapons do optimal damage at different distances, so you need to remember, oh, I'm using this type of gun, I need to stand 10 paces away. I'm using this type of bow, I need to stand 15 paces away in order to be truly optimized. So it's just a very like min-maxy, numbers-heavy job. And so in my brain, I'm like, you have to be like an accountant or something to keep all of that straight. Yeah, it's slightly easier to manage a hedge fund. It's numbers-pilled range maxing for sure. Oh, users are also sickos, that's true. I am perplexed here. Because I looked at the goo. Operate the underside. That's the thing, is I can target this. That's not anything. But I can't do the thing where I grab it either. Can you morph ball bomb it? Fuck! I mean, I jumped. Morph ball bomb it before. I'm just confused. Am I doing something wrong? That's like one thing that's hard with emulator is sometimes I'm like, am I doing something wrong or something being janky? Tiffany, hello. What's this thing's name? It's the Tiamat. I'm also asking Dr. Would you like help? I would love help because I feel like I'm doing something very stupid. And yeah, having Phazon stuff sneak up on me and blast me to smithereens from the inside is tough. Oh my god, the lasso. Okay, wait, hold on. I talked with my mods about this. Oh, I'm seeing encoding overloaded. Don't do this to me. I can't deal with this today. I talked to my mods about doing this. Because they were like, sometimes it's unclear whether you want help or not, and I was like, that's a fair hit. Building. Oh please. When I forget a core mechanic. Just make a safe word. I'm moving you guys around. You didn't try the lasso? No, I forgot. I forgot it existed. This is why I'm playing Metroid Prime 3 twice this week. Is because when I'm not on that grind, my brain will just eliminate what it thinks is the least important thing, and then I play like ass. I mean, I always play like ass, but I play extra like ass. Maple, you fucking doof. Shooty, hello, Sparkster. Oh, I was gonna say Sparkster hello, but Sparkster's trying to Jeff me. I'm gonna keep Jeff off just because I did just see an encoding overloaded, and we've had good luck so far, and I don't want to upset the delicate balance. Cat, hello. Makes more sense on a Wii than on an emulator, since you tried Nunchuck everything back in the day. Yeah. Lamp, hello. Yeah, Jeff will be off for Metroid just so I don't accidentally fry. So I don't send us back to the before times. But Jeff should be on for anything I'm using console for sure. I got a free hello though, let's go. Forgetting how to make Metroid crawl would be unforgivable. Well, it's like Luigi's Mansion 3 when I forgot like that the X button did stuff. And I was stuck on a puzzle for like an hour, and then I was like, oh my god, I had to press X this whole time, and I felt so toolish. Jeff is worth 10 hellos. Yeah, cause it is tough, cause like, there's certain games where I'm like, go fucking crazy. Tell me what you think I should do. Like Fallout, I really did not care that much about backseating, cause I was like, oh, you think there's a cool item over here? Yeah, like, tell me where it is. But then, like, there's certain other games where I'm like, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. It's fun for me to figure it out. I like doing puzzles. And so it is, I'm super inconsistent about it. And so I was like, I should probably just, like, depending on the game, like, put up on screen, like, what my vibe is. And I feel like with Metroid, it's like, no, I wanna explore and get lost. But also I'm gonna forget that I have like certain beams and visors and tools and act like an idiot. In which case, you can tell me I'm being an idiot. Like in the last stream where it was like, did you oh wait, I need to do this. Did you forget you have the ice beam while I'm standing amongst a sea of lava? And I was like, oh. Hateful post-it note. Just put lasso all over my monitor. Woohoo! Yeah, because there was like, I think that happened with Metroid Prime 1 a bunch. I would be like, oh my god, why can't I do this thing? And people would be like, Maple, like, put on your heat visor. And I would be like, oh, we're all so tricky today. Get out of here. Yeah, why can't I do the thing? Hilarious, you didn't think to use the ice beam on the lava? Exactly. Well, I just forgot. I was like, how am I supposed to deal with this? And then the second it was like, have you ever tried using an ice missile against the lava? I was like, no, and that's probably what the game intends for me to do. I just forgot that I had ice missiles first. I forgot that I had ice missiles now until I froze that turret, and I was like, why did it freeze? And then I was like, oh, because the missiles are ice. For this, I will just mention the scanner every time you ask me a question. See? Also fair, because sometimes I just am like, oh yeah, I have a scanner that tells me that I can do things. Okay, here we go. To be fair, you're also going through moving headaches at the time. That's, yeah. That's the other thing, is if something at work is taking up a lot of RAM in my brain, I feel like I'm 10 times dumber. There's like a sliding scale of how dumb I am, which is, am I on stream? In which case, dumbness goes up a lot. Like, I've watched, like, I have a hard time watching, like, more than a little bit of VODs. There we go. Oh my god. I have a hard time watching more than just like a little bit of VODs, but sometimes if something gets clipped, I'll go watch like that part and be like, what was the context for this? And I'll be watching and I'm like, how did I miss that thing that's right there? I walked by it like 50 times. A prompt pops up. Like, how did I not see that? Lasso boy. So yeah, like stream reduces my IQ by a lot. If work has been especially crazy, that reduces my IQ more. Backed up too fast. Streaming turns the average person into the average Yu-Gi-Oh player. Yeah, if the shield dudes had been there, I would have been like, oh, I take those shields away with the lasso. Oh right, I have the lasso. Go away! If I got good sleep the night before, that makes a big difference. Like tomorrow night I'm gonna be a mess, for sure. But tomorrow night is a game that I don't think it's a big deal to be a mess for, so it's okay. Because I have to wake up really early tomorrow for... I am unfortunately on site tomorrow. And then like 3 days next week. So I'm gonna be cooked, but tomorrow's gonna be a pretty long day. And I start really early, so I'm gonna be really tired tomorrow night. Woo! Watched a video or two on game design. I'm basically a pro. Ah. She's broken. Corpse. Corpse is riddled with energy burns from drone and turret weapon fire. Yeah, my desk got moved today. I don't like change at all. Like, Papa Moose has spent most of my life with a mustache. When I was like 25 or 26, he randomly decided he was gonna try shaving his mustache, and I had such a biblical level meltdown he grew it back. So like last year, yeah, so true. Like instantly, it was pretty fast. I was basically like, I can't deal with you looking like this. Phazon fungus grows only in highly corrupted regions, vulnerable to weapons fire. Oh, I wonder if this is like a good farming. So I don't like change. And I'm very normal about it. He unzodiaced himself? No, he zodiaced himself, because he looks like Zodiac without the mustache. If man wants a clean shave, it's not me to tell him how to be. Okay, well, Papa Moose has to do what I say. He has to do what I say, or I won't take care of him in his old age. I'll be like, I can't deal with that fucking mustache you're on, or without that fucking mustache, you're on your own. See you in hell, where we'll both be because you had that mustache. Piston is stuck in place. Oh. In hell, where you'll be because you had that, because you shaved your mustache off. and where I'll be because I let you die on account of not having your mustache. Oh, I bet it wants me to lasso it. But they moved my desk today. It's been something that... Oh, ship missile expansion. Number of missiles your gunship can carry is increased by? It's been something my boss has been talking about for a while, because he was like, oh, I want you to be in a more prominent position in the office. And so it's like kind of up in front of everybody. And I was like, well, I'm kind of like out in the middle of everybody right now. And I like that because it makes it easier to talk to people, and I can kind of look over and see what people are working on, and if it's something that is related to something I'm working on, I can be like, oh hey, can I like check out how you're doing this, and we can talk about it. I'm like, if you throw me up in this like king position at the front of the room, I'm not gonna be able to talk to people as easily. And he's like, yeah, well then they have to come up and come to you, and it's like you're more prominent. And I was like, yeah, but I don't want them to have to do that. I just prefer us, you know, communicating like normal people. And he was like, oh, well, I'm trying to like really show like the prominence of your position, or just a bunch of garbage. And so eventually he kind of talked me into it, because he was kind of giving me that like, this is how you advance in your leadership, or whatever the fuck it is. Whatever thing he wants to tell me this week. And yeah, make the peons make the walk of shame to consult the Moose Oracle. That's what it feels like, but it's like, I don't want that to be the vibe. My coworkers are, at least the ones who are in my department, who I'm working with, are all just very chill, cool people. And I'm like, I don't need you to make me feel weird. You tried it for one day, time to go back to the old bread and butter. That's basically what I said. I was like, I hate this, and if I continue hating it, I'm going back to my desk. And he was like, oh, no, you'll like it. Bro, all our managers were waxing poetic about how it's better when we just shove teams into a closet together to collaborate better. I did. I'm one of the people at the office who is the most like, I can't believe you make me come here. Much to leadership's chagrin. And JPJJJ, hello. I tend to be kind of like, if you're gonna make me come here, it better be pretty comfortable and chill. And today someone was talking about this other company that's similar to ours. They were in the same like vicinity, but now apparently they've gone full remote. And in the middle of the meeting, they're saying it like it was cringy, and I went, good for them, and everyone got really fucking quiet for like 10 seconds. And I was like, oh god, like this is why I'm never gonna make it anywhere. Subject appears to have been cornered and shot by 6 different attackers. Me at work. Me at my new desk. The managers were more approachable and you were sitting right next to them. Exactly! Exactly! Like, I don't want to be this weird, like, untouchable figure. It's bizarre. What?! Is that a mine? Just have your Coronet merch at your desk. So she is she's my desktop background. It's a really pretty picture of her, is my desktop background. And I have one of those giant curved monitors that's like the size of 2 monitors, so she's just stretched out across the whole thing. And now that's in like the most prominent position in the office. And I could tell as my boss was watching me set up the desk that he was like absolutely vibrating with the desire to ask me to change it, but he didn't feel like he could make me make so many changes at once, so he didn't say anything. But when he asks me to change it, I'm gonna say no. Shrapnel embedded within the target's body suggests he was killed by a mining explosion. Okay, it's mines. Why change perfection? That's what I'm saying. Sue that man if he makes you change it. Exactly. Like, if you're gonna make me come in and talk to people, it has to suck as little as possible, and you're not passing that test right now. But yeah, so he put me up at the front of everybody, and everyone was commenting on it. They were like, "Oh, well, like Maple's got new digs," and I was like, "I hate this." And then people were slowly like, "This is weird. Like, I don't like that she's all the way over there. I want her back here." One girl actually threatened to quit because the girl who I sat next to, she was like, "If you make Maple stay at that desk, I'm quitting." She was like, she's supposed to sit next to me. And it's just like, holy shit. It's gonna be the most, like, somehow this is gonna be the straw that breaks the camel's back that everyone in the office starts arguing about. Because, yeah, all of the, like, senior leadership team were all like, it's a great move, and everyone else was like, no! Women love you. Your emotional support scrunglow. That's what it feels like. But I was just like kind of, I don't know, I was a little beside myself because I was like, oh, I hate being up in front of everyone. I feel so exposed. It's like twice as big as my other desk, but that's because it has like additional sides on it. Like my normal desk just has like my computer monitor and then like a side where I can put papers and write and stuff. This one stretches out all the way, like wraps around me. And so people can basically come at me from any direction. And I have to like spin to address them from any direction. It's so horrible. I hate it so much. And so I already don't like change. I already react super poorly to change. And then everything about it was just not to my taste. And I think I looked really distressed. And yeah, one of my Zoomer kids saw me kind of like crashing out a little bit and was like, and I heard them say, "Bro, she's neurodiverging. We gotta get her out of there." This is gonna be like the fastest anyone has ever changed desks back. What is that? Clamps are securing the ammunition release valve. Release clamps are securing ammo. What's the ammo? Valve is used to manually open the cannon's ammunition chamber. You is the Tiamat. That clamp is connected. That clamp is connected to the hip bone. Oh, it's up there. Oh. Lever manually controls one of the cannon's locking mechanisms. Pull to release one of the clamps. Heard. That sounds like a lasso to me. Aim at it though. I have to climb. Aha. Aha. Sounds like a lasso to me. Maybe I have to get up here. Ah. Aha. Voluptuous clamp. Cover the desk with increasing amounts of corday paraphernalia until you're either protected or they relent and let you go back to your desk. Oh, I have to do the other ones. Got it. My boss said I could buy, like, shelves, but he didn't say what to put on the shelves, so I think I have some— oops. They can move them back! Bastards. Okay. I assume only the flying dudes can move them back. Yeah, he didn't say what I should put on it, so I'm gonna be like, you said I could have a shelf. You didn't say what to put on it. You didn't say I couldn't have my dog wife stuff. It reminds me of when I went out with my coworkers and they did that, like, let's all share what's on our phone backgrounds game. When they got to me, someone was like, is that supposed to be you? Get away from it, you fuck. Oh, sorry, we're getting crunchy audio. Launch. Stay away from it! There we go. There we go. Deep fried audio. Woohoo! You sure they weren't looking at my phone? Limit the angles of attack. Well, that's the thing too, is I sit like shit. I'm the type of person where when I'm sitting at a desk, I'm practically laying on it because I'm just like, I don't want to be here. That door over. What if you streamed all of Prime through in a deep fry filter? I hear that's what the kids like nowadays. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's beneath? Energy generator can power large devices. Unit may be moved to a new location. Okay, so this will move. Alright, can I move it now? I'll be back. Replace the desk with a bed, then replace the office with your house, and you just snuggle serve all day. See, that's what I want. I'm like, there's no reason for you to take me away from my cat. Except to torture me. And yet here we are. You're torturing me by putting me in front of everybody. You're taking me away from the people who I actually chat with. You're putting me up in front of everybody, making me feel weird. And my cat isn't here, so like, what's the point? I actually said that to one of the senior leadership team. She was like, well, when I went to work remote part-time, they took my office away. Which is like the most insane comparison I've ever heard. I was like, what? But then I was like, well, I feel like if they want me to come into the office, it should just not suck. And she was like, yeah, you'll get used to it. And I was like, no! Walkway is secured in place by clamps. A very strong blast could probably destroy him. Where's them close? Is that not a strong enough blast? I need to do it on the side. Oh, I see. I'm a tool. Got it. On that over there. Wait a minute. Wait, does this have to turn? Stone disc is rotated shut. Enable to pass through tunnel disc while in current position. Yeah, but how does one rotate that boy? Ah, I see. It's Joker's trick. Missile expansion acquired. Good amounts of missiles. Getcha. We're back here. So I can call in the ship now. Here we go. Alright, enough with the evasive maneuvers. Whee! Generator destroyed. Nice flyby, man. Well, thanks. Now I should be able to go back there. Go for the other energy center. We're in the logbook. Logbook. This guy? Okay, yeah, Eastern Energy. Alrighty. Yeah, I was like, I can't believe somebody who gets to work from home full time is telling me that it's not that big a deal because when they went to work from home full time, their office got given away. I was like, yeah, because you work from home full time. What the fuck? If I worked from home full time, I would be like, give that shit away. I never want to see it again. I'll just, whenever I have to go into the office, I'll just chill out. I'll just chill on the couch in the lounge. Man, I miss work from home 5 days a week. Yeah, I wish COVID would go by. It's like, as it was leaving my mouth, I was like, don't fucking say it! Kinda unironically assured. We can bring it back if we work together. I'm just saying, for some of us, that was like the best time in our lives. Nature was healing. Well, whenever people like act like I'm weird for being like, no, I had a pretty good time. I'm like, I exercised like almost every day because I didn't have to commute. I watched a lot of movies that I wanted to catch up on. I spent a lot of time with my cat. I read a lot of books. I had more, work had less power over me. Oh, he's a phase-on boy. Oh. I'm so thirsty for something. My work was way better. They didn't care if we died, but we could take off for a week anytime we felt sick. They actually cleaned the whole workspace. Yeah, that's great. I'm so envious everyone else got to be quarantined. I still had to go to work. Yeah, it definitely sucked way harder for people who actually had to like be physically in places. Sarah gave up her sight when she knew you'd be home 24/7. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? The cost of living goes up even more. That's true. There were definitely a lot of people who were like, I need more I live in the city and I need more space, so I'm gonna go way out to the country. And then they got here and they were like, what am I doing? But not before they like pushed everyone's property prices up a ton. Bent McGee. Oh, I missed it. Oh, he's just leaving? Okay. You insist. No horrible housing costs Maple, I'm Canadian. No, I mean, that's a Tuesday. That's true. Yeah, I mean, I had a pretty good time because I'm lucky and I have a job that I should be able to do from anywhere. But then I'm giving like huge scare quotes that you can't see right now with my fingers. We missed the collaborative nature of the office. So now I have to be there for a certain amount each week. But there's like no reason for me to. I could do my job just as good, if not better, at home. I wouldn't have to drive so far because I'm one of the people who lives farthest from the office because I prefer to live in the middle of nowhere. So I would save a lot of time. I would save at least 2 hours every day. If I didn't have to go into the office, and I would use those extra 2 hours to like, I don't know, do stuff that makes me happy instead of driving. Driving with people in Jeeps with New Jersey license plates who all want me dead. Noob Sauce, hello! The collaboration in the office was snap meetings. The collaboration in the office is being able to like, it is all of the leadership and management who have wives and kids being able to get away from them. Fiery air dock is right. The Jersey Jeep Jonkler is real. Office vampires are so weird. Why do they get to control when people come into work? I agree. See, I've always been a big, what is that? I've always been a big advocate for, like, people shouldn't have to come in unless they want to. Like, because I totally understand that there are some people who are like, I work better in a structured atmosphere. I work better around other people. Maybe they're people who get lonely and they like socializing and interacting, and it's something that they need. Like, they get depressed if they're home for too long. I get it. There's people like that, and I don't want to, like, discount them, but, like, I don't want to be part of it. Leave me out of it. My favorite part of going to the office is sitting at my desk on Teams calls with other people. That unironically is most of my life. I go into work and sit on Zoom calls with people, and I'm like, why am I here? This is so stupid. Or my D&D group is in Delaware. The state recently got invaded by house flippers who doubled housing prices. No! The worst. Yeah, we have quite a few house flippers up here. Actually, a house that I put in a bid on that I lost was from a house flipper, and they did a really beautiful job. The house was quite beautiful, but like looking at it after it got sold, like looking at the price that it got sold for, and then looking at like there was like easements and stuff on the land, I was like, that actually might have sucked. Like, it would have been pretty and cool, but I don't think the price would have been worth it ultimately. That dude just falls straight into the goo. He did. Rip. Meanwhile, I got Smokehouse with the most unbelievably nightmarish renovation projects that I had to deal with, like the opposite of a flipped house, and still feel like I got a pretty good deal, even though I had to do a lot of work. Still, pretty good deal. Especially because when people come here now, like Moose parents came here this weekend, because we had Easter brunch together, and they were like, it's crazy how like you can't smell anything in here anymore, and I was like, yeah. I had to work really hard to make that happen. She bought Dracula Flo's house. Why are we still here, just to suffer? That's me every day at the office. Bro, I go on the computer, it doesn't matter where that computer is. Yeah! Like, I'm sitting at my computer for almost the entire time I'm at work. The times when I'm not just sitting silently at my computer, I'm sitting in a meeting on my computer. Like, that we could be having on Zoom if it's not on Zoom already. Like, let's be real. I remember I opened a shortcut up over here, so I'm just, like, reacquainting myself. Now you can make it smell like a necropolis. Yeah, with my Dragon's Den TM candle, but it smells really nice. I found my Dragon's Den candle stash when I was moving some stuff around the other day, and I actually have the reformulated necropolis. I forgot I bought one. I'm one of those people you mentioned. I love the office environment. Yeah, like that's the thing is I know like you're like that. I remember we've talked about this, and I was like, you're a crazy person. It couldn't be me. But I know that you people exist. And you know, I want you to have a happy life too. It's just like, don't involve me. Yeah, we need a meeting to plan the meeting that helps us set up the next meeting. This is where I forgot that I could use ice. This is where I forgot I could use ice to Huh? Right. Stop it. Yeah, because there's people who like going out, and they are valid. They're wrong. Just kidding. But like, I just don't want to. I don't want to be involved. Don't involve me. That's. Don't involve me is one of my Actually, Horace, was it you who I was fighting with? When you probably remember "Don't involve me" because it was like a legendary moment. I think we were the ones fighting. But I can't remember what we were fighting about. But it was like we were all having this work lunch. And so we carpooled. I think it was to go get curry together. And on the way back from getting curry, a bunch of us were carpooling in a car. And actually my wife Schwartz senpai was driving us. And so it was like me and I think it was Horace. I thought it wasn't a fight, but a friendly conversation. I was like, I'm fighting with this guy. And Horace and I were having a disagreement about something, but I can't remember what it was about. Whether it was about a game or a show or something that we did not agree on. And we were going back and forth on it. I can 100% believe that's how you saw it. We were fighting about a game or something, and we were going back and forth on it. And then Horace turned to my wife's senpai and went like, "Hey man, what do you think?" Like, and I thought he was like trying to get him on his side. And my wife's senpai just went, "Don't involve me." And now whenever there's just something that I'm like, I don't want any part of this, I always think back to that. I'm just like, don't involve me. See, it was heated enough that he was like, don't involve me. And Horace is like, we were having a friendly conversation. Wish I could remember what we were talking so animatedly about. What made him like, don't. Phew! But that's how I feel about working in the office. If you like it, good for you, but don't involve me. I like being at home with my cat. We're fighting over the last piece of jumbo shrimp. That's so true. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's the guy who's like throwing bombs down at me last time? Maybe about how you never played MGS? I could believe that. And look, you won in the end. Look who's laughing now. At my old job, one of the old ladies would always go to, "I just work here," whenever she got annoyed with managerial decisions. It's been one of my inherited memes. I just work here. I just work here is a good one. One that I've actually used quite a bit, and I got it from a show. So I can't claim it for my own, but it has given me a lot. As we've oft talked about, both upper management and the salespeople at work tend to make really stupid decisions and ask for really stupid things. And sometimes I'm like, I need to make sure that this stupid thing doesn't happen because it's a bad idea and nobody wants it. Then other times I get too tired to fight. And I'm just like, I can't do this. I'm just gonna give them what they want and move on. And so it's actually from the show Pantheon. There's a line in it. These guys infinity spawning? Or... there's a line from it where somebody just says, "I work for you, boss." And it's basically the, tell me what you want and I'll make it happen. And so now when somebody has a really stupid idea or does something that I just fundamentally do not agree with and don't want any part of, but it's going to be easier to just give it to them, I just say, "I work for you, boss." That thing is covering a hole in the floor. Anything else? Lamp has secured the elevator and is preventing it from operating. Contains high amounts of moldium. 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 Base is still under construction. Unit appears to be nearing completion. My old job, when the old ladies... Oh, sorry, I read that one. And it appears to be the standard Tiamat model. Construction is incomplete. Can I monkey this? Nope, no keys in there. Unknown alloys detected within the storage unit's plating make it invulnerable to your weaponry. And this is jamming beacon. Not use the command. I see. 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 I understand. I understand. Get him! Pew! Beep, boop, boop, beep. Goodbye. Yeah. I need to watch season 2 of Pantheon, because season 1 was really, really good. It's a, like... It's an adult animated show, but it's like sci-fi about like basically the brain upload. Maple, I love the smell of Phazon in the morning. I'll see you. And it's really good. But yeah, just I work for you, boss. For some reason just became a meme in my brain really fast. Work for you, boss. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Oh my god, I lost him. Find a place to farm. Little bugaboos give drops. They do. Waste it all. absorb from here, actually? So what I'm gonna do... Let's start. Son of a bitch! You just wade through fuel. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. City Pennsylvania rock band. That's a deep cut. Three. Two. Warp them. Look, look, I'm almost back to full health. A genius. A little more. Look, 700 kills. That's good enough. We at least got back up to full blips. There we go, and here's a little bit more for my trouble. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine! Everybody calm down! Then I freak these. Being a Pennsylvanian rock band. If they were Pennsylvanian, I was just like, oh, I will hydrate. Oh, I'm so thirsty. I'm already almost out. I bet a little fuel foot bath is kind of like those fish that eat the dead skin off your feet at those salons in Asia. I had a friend who went to one of those, and her toenails fell off. I was waxing poetic. Did the fish eat that too? No, just like, apparently the fish ate like the stuff around your toenail that helps like keep your toenail on or whatever, so they just kind of fell off, and I was like, that's gross. I guess I'm never going to one of those. Pew! So many bombing runs. That's right, sucker. Now I just have to go after the Leviathan Sea. Generator destroyed. Now, I'm gonna say, wish we could airstrike it from here. Hold on.
The destruction of the generators has disabled the Leviathan shield. The seed is now exposed.
Mm-hmm.
You must fly there and find a way to destroy
Oh, we have to
it.
fly there. Bup, bup, bup. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I was waxing philosophical earlier. Because we were talking about like our first concerts and stuff like that. Yeah, just sending a few more airstrikes. My ship is right there. Because I heard somebody at work say that they were that they showed their kid Blink-182, and their kid was like kind of tolerating it, but ultimately thought it was uncool. And like old people music. And I was like, that's so horrifying. More like Stink 182. Okay, so Blink 182 is oops. Oh, I'm in the goo. I'm in the goo. Blink 182 was my first concert. Blink 182 was the first concert I went to by myself. The first concert I was old enough to go and be a bad kid at. The fact that it's now considered like old people dad music is horrifying to me. But we were just talking about uh-oh. The ship boys. The golden oldies. Well, I heard freaking Puddle of Mud on the classic rock station the other day, and I was like, hello? I don't think I've ever been to a concert alone. Well, I mean without my parents. I was there with some friends. But we didn't need to have parental guidance. Parental chaperones. Maple wearing dad energy as a badge of honor until it's time to have her dad things be dad age. Just reminded me I heard a Puffy Teen Titans theme song cover of Basket Case today. Can't open the orange. Unless I can. I don't think I can. But one of my first concerts after my Blink-182 concert, which was another, like, I get to go be a bad kid by myself type concert, was I went to Warped Tour, which I guess isn't around anymore? Warped Tour has been kaput for a bit. I can't believe it. But I went to Warped Tour, and I was a big fan of Finch. And Finch was at the Warped Tour that I went to. And I was really excited, and I got into the mosh pit and was going ham, but then somebody in front of me was getting a little bit too out of control, and they kind of swung around while we were all smushed together in the pit, and they punched me in the stomach so hard that I like instantly threw up. But I didn't want to throw up on anyone, so I like held it in my mouth and like pushed my way to the edge of the pit got out of the pit and threw up into a trash can and then headed back into the pit. And apparently, because Finch's crowd wasn't that big, because it was like pretty early for Finch. The drummer like saw the whole thing happen, and I have a picture of us together because he came up to me afterwards and he was like, that was pretty metal. My like there we go. My like nerdy teenage ass is standing there smiling, knowing I just threw up in front of a bunch of people. Oh, you were about to say you got punched again and threw up. I'll take the shortcut. Yeah, in the picture I just look like, yeah, like I did it. That was... That was like a very cool, tour, I guess. I wish that they would bring it back. Oh! One of my friends from school, we didn't even go together, we just happened to run into each other there. One of my friends from school, crowd surfed at the Dropkick Murphys and got dropped on his head. And had to be brought to the medic tent. This orange guy. Rip bozo. Oh, hello. What's that? Yeah, that must be a heat door for the plasma beam. I'm gonna have to come back here when I can actually melt ice. Yeah. I don't have a lot of crazy concert stories, but those are kind of my go-tos. My martial arts teacher, I still am, but especially in high school, I was super into Nine Inch Nails, and so I would always like have my MP3 player and have my Nine Inch Nails playlist to kind of help me with my warm-ups at martial arts. And my martial arts teacher was also a big Nine Inch Nails guy. We were talking about it one time, so he saw my MP3 player, and he was like, "Oh my god, have you ever been to one of their concerts?" And I was like, "No, I haven't, but I know there's a tour coming up," and so I was like, "I'm kind of thinking of going to it," and he was like, "Don't." He was like... He was like, it is like hands down the most dangerous shit I've ever been to in my life. He said that he went to a Nine Inch Nails concert and the mosh got so out of control that they all like smushed together so viciously that he was physically lifted off of his feet and the entire crowd pushed forward into the stage, managed to push the stage backwards, and he was just being carried by the crowd with his feet not touching the ground, and the fit was so tight he broke like 3 of his fingers. And he was like, do not go to one of their shows, you will fucking die. And I was like, okay. And I've still never been to a Nine Inch Nails show. I've heard tales that the shows have calmed down as Trent Reznor ages. but back in the day when they were just like violence fests with people wearing sharp jewelry and Sonic the Hedgehogging their way through the mosh, it was apparently not a fun time unless you were looking for pain. Which I was not. Ooh, cool. Whoa. All the Phazon tendrils. That the... Why is it so gooey? Ugh. This is a Phazon guy. We love the goo. So gooey. God. Okay, well there's the boss. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm stretching. I'm gamer stretching. I scan him right now. Ancient Reptilicus War Golem appears to be receiving energy from the core of the seed. Oh god. Hydrate. I just ran out of my juice. I ran out of my seltzer. I have to go get more. Let me beat the boss and I'll go get more seltzer. Once I get out of this goo prison. It's got detachable. And he always smashes him into his tum-tum. Scan him again, okay. Oh, I'm moving, I'm scanning. Morphology Moganar. Ancient Reptilicus War Golem. Orbs appear to be source of power. What does his logbook say? Corrupted War Golem, reanimated and energized with Phazon. Relies on socketed energy orbs as a source of power. The orbs themselves have a fragile exterior but contain pure Phazon energy within. This energy must be completely overloaded before it will be destroyed. Eliminating all power sources is the only way to bring Moganar offline. Stay away, hand. Oh. You get cloudy. Woo, 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 woo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I gotta jump earlier. good at dodging. Too early, I jumped too early. Oh, what's that on the ground? Give me your tum-tum. No! Damn it. Does that make any difference shooting it with the... fireman? Ugh. That one's kind of glowing white now. Okay. Oh, they swap. It's got the hand has the ball. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Break, damn you. There we go. Do I have to break all three, or can I just focus? Need that last ball. There. Can I hit him with the... Woo! He's got tootsies. They're how he gets around. So, whoops. Different scan. Oh, it is. Phazon crystals are powering a protective barrier. An explosion near his feet could probably destroy them. Okay, gotcha. Oops. That's tough. I can't jump his thing. His protective magical frogs. Go. Tootsie's exposed. Damn it. My timing is so bad. A little more health. His stupid Crocs are back. Come at me, bro. I'm grateful you don't have to use motion controls. Me too, brother. Okay, he has one on his back, too. Whoa, what the? Open up. Got it, got it. Whoa, 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 whoa. You jumpy guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. That would have been a good time to go ham on his back. There. One croc is down. Whoa. Crocs are down. Hands. Woohoo! You fucked! Oh. Samus! Show us your face, angel. Oh god! Not like that. What is that? Hyperball. It's you during the concert. Hey, just get the phase on out of your system. Get the devil out. Hey, boy. Armor suit upgrade acquired. Hyperball online. While in hyper mode, press that to enter Morph Ball, then press and hold A to use the Hyperball. Additional data download to inventory screen. Ooh. Oh. Let's see. So if I... Oh! Oh, I'm like electric. Hey, buddy. Is that good? You release phase-on energy towards the core. Whee! Pumping full of juice. Woo! Cool girls don't look at explosions.
Brio is now saved from further phase-on corruption. Thank you, Samus.
Yay!
Your next objective will be Alcesia.
Alicia.
Though Gore is stationed there, the Leviathan's phase-on contamination is still spreading.
Is Gore the dude who gets in the robot and gets mad?
The impact point is hidden deep within the storm clouds of this planet. You will not be able to reach its location. Instead, you may land near an automated research facility floating high above the surface, where GF Aurora Unit 217 is stationed.
GF unit.
Unit 217 has been infected by the corruption virus and is currently offline. I have uploaded a program to your suit that will purge any traces of corruption in the AU and restore its functionality. Once Unit 217 has been restored, it will help us find a way to destroy the Leviathan.
Yuri and my
We
Metroid
are
Prime.
concerned about Gore ever since he lost contact with us.
Uh-oh.
We hope he is safe.
Well, Vegeta's dead, so... Angry Robot Man better be okay.
Good luck, Samus.
People, bleep. That is Brio. Alicia is huge. Main docking bay. Well, we only have one option right now. Even looks like the robot guy. Who's that friendly fellow? Hold on. Heavy Skytown storage units have plating that can only be damaged by heavy weapon fire. Yeah, but who's the dude carrying you? Mechanoid transportation drone transports basic supplies to and from various areas of Skytown. Fuel pod at max capacity. Contents are safely contained but ignitable by strong impacts. Okay, so let's not blow that up. Look at these little drone guys. Don't fight me, please. Mechanoid. Aerial repair drone. Automated maintenance bot. Initial activation 132.8 years ago. So cute! I love him immediately.
Samus, your highest priority is to get Skytown's Aurora unit back online.
Okay.
It will help you find a way to reach the seed. We will upload its coordinates to you now. Proceed with caution. Gore's whereabouts and disposition are still unknown.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's like the more he plugs the railgun directly into his brainstem, the more just like hulked out and angry he gets. Ah. I-Town. I-Town is so cool. Ah! It's ball is life. Oh, I gotta be hyper. Oh! Hey, who's the bird guy? Oops. Need to do that. Can I break this? Oh! Host. Stuff. Skytown, Alcesia. Oh my god, wait, it looks so cool. Wait, am I more blue than I was before that last boss fight? Like, my seams look more blue. Oh my god. Whee! Whoa! Do I need to open those doors? Oh, look, there's little drones! Oh no. You might have eaten too much of the blue frosting. I had the blue ice pop. The blue Mondo. Who are they? I don't trust them. Mechanoid. Tinbot. Lightweight android that is easily knocked down. I don't want to fight him. Unit is active at a basic level. If lack of maintenance continues, the unit will cease to function. I'm actually super thirsty there. I'm gonna grab drink fast. Now I have a fancy BRB screen. After I have a fancy BRB screen set up after the situation where my cousin called me last stream. Yeah, the budget went up. After the situation where my cousin called me and I panicked. How is Cousin Pull? She's good now that I've taken control of Mama Moose. All right, I'm gonna run and grab a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Scatter! Drunken Blackfist, hello! Back after only one round. My fridge is not that far. I have hydration and I'm good. But yeah, my cousin pull is good. I will also stretch, thank you. Yeah, she basically called me and was like, I feel like I pissed your mom off, and I was like, no, that's just how she texts. Honestly. So then I had to kind of explain to Mama Moose why she stressed her out so badly, and I was like, do you text a little bit? Text a little bit like you're mad. I know you don't mean to, but you text a little aggressively. And she was kind of like, what? Like, she just did not have any clue how she was coming off. But like, my cousin is having her wedding reception, and she set the dress code as hiker formal, kind of as a joke, and that completely sent Mama Moose, who was like, what am I supposed to wear? And so she was like, it's kind of a joke, and she sent a YouTube video about like what hiker formal can look like. And Mama Moose, instead of taking it as like the educational video that it was, immediately responded, I don't know any of the people in this video. And I was like, yes, mother, because it is YouTube. You wouldn't know any of the people in the video because it is YouTube. Battery unit is connected to holographic projection disc. Unit is offline and in need of repair. Can you repair it, little buddy? Mechanoid databot used to store historical data. Shoot to access information. Oh, but he's so cute, though. Reveal to me your secrets. There it is. Elysian data doc decoded. Gift. Hold on, she's cooking. What an odd thing to say. She's a giga boomer. You don't understand. She's a beacon of the YouTube community. She knows everyone worth knowing. She was like, I don't know anyone in this video. And I was like, oh my god. Several decades passed for the Chozo here at Alcesia. The harsh winds and storms began to take their toll on the station, and upkeep began to take up more and more of their precious time. Seeing a need for assistance, they created us. The first Elysian, built by Chozo hands, stepped out of the Mechanish 1,450.82 years ago. Crude by our current standards, the first was soon given the greatest gift of all by the Chozo. Better assist the creators, the first was given self-awareness. To all other Elysians, the first shared the Chozo gift. This event marks year one of the Elysian Reckoning. Uh-oh. Not the Reckoning. What's this? Holographic projector is tied into Skytown's main network. Gore's image is displayed. You okay in there, buddy? Uh-oh. The AI uprising. Piston structure produces energy that is used to supply power to the pod engines. Pod engine. And his face is on all the screens. I don't know if that bodes well for us. I hope he's not hooked into, like, the entire city. Because it said, like, the more powerful the thing he's hooked into, the more pissed off he gets. If he hooks himself into, the entire city, he's gonna go completely apeshit. It's the Cannon Shooty Boys. Cannon systems online. Enter hologram to initiate cannon firing sequence. Device. Kinetic orb cannon capable of firing small spherical objects at high speed. Okay. You insist. Whoop whoop! Pew! Whoa. And... Whoop. Whoop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now hold on. Hee-hee! Missile expansion acquired. Oh. Locking mechanism activated. Simultaneous blast to all targets is required to disengage locks. That... Me... We don't have, like, the target each thing done. Don't know if my hyper mode. She travels the same way as Donkey Kong. It feels like I should be like either stuck in the middle there and using my electricity, or I should have that ability from 2 where I can target each thing and then they all go off at the same time, but I do not have either. I'm gonna keep going. Assume that I'll figure that one out eventually. What the? Scans detect that alloys within this metal are vulnerable to heat. High temp shots could melt it. Oh, okay. Plasma beam incoming. Cannon access is blocked. Remove the surrounding debris to enter and use the cannon. Can do. Go on a fun sky journey. What is that? What are these? Oh, he's dropping them. Come on, little buddy. You're cool. Big red dude back there. Oh. Cannon is without power. A kinetic charge should be sufficient to energize this. A kinetic charge? I mean, like... Boop. No, okay. Who is that? Mechanoid Steam Lord. I thought it said Stream Lord. Repairs fallen steam bots, able to disrupt visor tech. Oh god. He's a spooky boy. He's sneaky. Oh! Surely that's what they meant. Yeah, surely. Don't call me Shirley. Bah, 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 bah. Oh. Got that superhuman hand thing to touch. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Uh-oh. Skytown storage units contain ammunition and energy supplies vulnerable to all weapons fire. Guess I could... Oh. Oh. But pray tell, where pray tell does this lead? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Whoa. Let me through. Whoa! Oh, that's a sticky ball thing up there, I think. I don't have the sticky ball powers yet. El Speedro ball, yes. The spider ball, the ability I've been so good at using in the other Metroids. What is this big boy? Containment doors sealed. Faint mechanical sounds can be heard coming from within. Oh, maybe that's where Gore is. Metallic piping system can provide pressure to keep nearby security bars locked shut. Elysian recharge chambers are used to house and energize steam bots low on power. Oh, the Stream Lords? Uh-oh. Oh god, I knew something was in there. Look at all the boys. least these dudes I can knock over, but then this guy is gonna show up and repair all of them and be super annoying. Yeah, try to repair your dudes. I'm looking at all of them. He's doing such a good job. You're so good at your job. Yes. Oh. Oh, thank God. Give me that beautiful bean footage, aka more health. Well, and this is a yoinky sploinky, if I'm not mistaken. This is a safety release valve. Destroy all valves to release nearby security bars. All valves. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. And what, pray tell, is this? Vertical traversal unit requires a kinetic charge to activate. Unit is currently offline. Vertical traversal unit. Oh, wait. And I like Can I like do a loop-de-loo on it? Maybe not. Maybe I'm dreaming of something not to be. Not loving Gore's face everywhere. I feel like that bodes ill. What is this? Lift control systems are online but require manual activation to start the lift. Boop, 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 boop. Where am I right now? I came from that place. There is a room. How do I pan? Nope, wrong. There you go. I think I've gone in every room that I could reasonably get to. Using that massive sign to say, please press the button. Let's see what's in here first. Oh, it's outside. Outside, and I can't look at anything. Touch the guy. Woo! They're so cute! I love the little maintenance drones. This. Oh, hey, buddies! Oh, they are not friends. I want to be friends with all of the Alcesia dudes. I just think they're neat. Whee! is this? Safety cap is blocking access. All connected targets, oh, must be shot simultaneously. Still assuming. Let's see what happens. Oh. I gotta be getting that shot. Lift system. Energy generators are online and supplying additional power to the interior pod chamber. That's the lift activation. This should be Ice Boy. There you go. Oh, save room! What do you want to save? Hyperball doesn't have many uses, unfortunately. What do you mean? It looks super cool! its uses is looking rad. Its uses looking like one of those metal balls that you look at the show at the science museum when you're a kid and you're like, I wish it wasn't so loud because it looks so cool. Its use is to fuel the hype train. So true. What is the... We're right there, actually. Allegedly? Wait, hold on. Okay, so the lift must bring us down to, and it's... Yeah, Aurora, it's the Aurora unit down there. I had one of those plasma lamp things. The plasma lamps are really cool. Those clear see-through ones, where you like put your fingies on the glass, and then the lightning comes and touches your fingies. It was as cool as it looked. It is cool. The Boston Museum of Science has like a big electrical show where they show like they have these big like electricity generators and they show like lightning jumping between them and stuff, which was really cool. It was basically like one of those balls but no glass on the outside, and it was like jumping between other balls, so it was extremely neat. The biggest issue was the noise level because it was lightning, and so there would be a big crack associated with it, and I just thought I was very overwhelmed by how loud it was. And so Mama and Papa Moose were always like, you need to learn about electricity, and I was like, it's too fucking loud! I liked the quieter exhibits, like dinosaur bones. They don't make much noise. And that's how we like them. That is an absolute Aurora unit.
Has been sealed off and secured by a kinetic block.
Oh, it's these guys. Whoa.
Continue exploring Skytown. There must be something in this facility that can help you open the chamber gate.
Okay, so she's telling me go learn how to open a kinetic lock. Oh, why do I have the hiccups now? Don't do it. Don't do it. Hold it together. There is another... No! There is another room at the end of that. Why? Oh, I was too thirsty. I drank too greedily and too deep. Oh God. Oh god, why? They're so bad. Oh my god. What? You gotta drink more for 10 seconds straight. Wait, does that fix it? Does that fix it? You gotta scare the hiccups out of you. That's never worked for me. No! They're still here. I'm gonna die hiccuping. Alright, well I feel like we make a progress. We beat Brio. Elysian is really cool, though I feel like Gore is like already inside the mainframe. He's already fully inside the mainframe. Oh man, we beat a boss, made progress, and PC didn't show itself. Yeah, how did it look? Because I looked over once or twice and I saw a couple encoding overloadeds, but they were in moments of big stuff happening. It seemed fine. Okay. That's all I care about. As long as it looks fine, I'm happy. Genuinely, as long as it looks fine, I can take almost anything. Oh man. Right, well, I'm gonna go deal with these hiccups. I have it's a game changer playing without motion controls. I know. I can only imagine how irritated I would have been if I died on that boss with motion controls. Whereas by the end of the fight, when I was like pretty close, I was like, it'll be annoying if I die, but I won't rage. I feel like I would have raged if it was motion controls. It's so nice. It's so nice playing without motion controls. But I'm gonna be real with you. The second I beat this or get close to beating it, they're gonna announce the HD collection. So you're welcome in advance. You're welcome in advance. Good. Have they announced any more summer games? I don't think they have. Games. Yes. I know Microsoft. An HD collection with Wiimote peripheral. Because I know Microsoft got announced. Their Xbox Game Showcase. And then... Yeah, nobody else yet. But I'm sure there's gonna be State of Play and such. And then Nintendo Direct will be either later in the month or in July. That's how they usually do it. So, looking forward to seeing the HD collection sometime in July. Hint, hint, Nintendo. Take notes. Take notes. Make it so that I suffer for a reason. Actually, I'm not suffering at all, though. That's the nice part, is I'm not suffering. I'm having a great time. Now that my computer's cooperating, I'm having a fantastic time. Now that my computer's cooperating and I have no motion controls, I'm living it up. Ugh. Alrighty. But yeah, so I'm gonna tomorrow I have a stream on YouTube. I'm gonna be playing Sonic Boom. The highly requested hit game Sonic Boom. But I am gonna be playing more Metroid Prime 3 on Friday. I'm gonna try and dip out of work a little early so that I can play some Metroid Prime 3. So I'm excited about it. Yeah, everyone voted for it this week. Glad your computer's working better. You think you'll keep a bookmark on a new rig just in case after those hiccups? Though, yeah, I'm suspicious. I'm so, and the other thing is I'm playing Helldivers 2 on Saturday. We're collabing. And that was giving me my computer a really hard time. So I'm gonna try some of the same stuff that I goofed around with to make Metroid Prime 3 work better. And that will kind of be an indicator too, like, because it used to work and now it doesn't. So that's suspicious. So Saturday will be educational for me. But yeah, so Sonic Boom tomorrow and Metroid Prime 3 on Friday and Helldivers 2 on Saturday. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to play more Metroid. I'm glad that it's like it's joyful, because I feel like, yeah, if my shoulder was hurting, I would be much less joyful, but right now I'm just like, it's good to be back, boys. But yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for Sonic Boom, or Friday for more Metroid Prime 3. But I hope you have a good rest of your night, or your morning, or your afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. And Otsu!